Hi Adam, Barnaby here from Heavy Hitter Sales Videos, just doing a free website analysis for superbceilings.com.au. Now this website, there's nothing wrong with it. I think the minimal design and these headings are really good. That's been done very well. The pictures are good as well. Some good hero images always help make the page slightly more interesting. But what stands out to me about this site is that it's not a site which has been oriented towards making sales. It in fact acts as a brochure which just offers basic information about a website, similar to the stuff that you'd find on any brochure. Now there's nothing wrong with this, but the thing is, if you're spending money on advertising, if you're getting the word out there, you've got a good name, a reputable name, having a website that doesn't match up to that name and to that advertising can really let the sales down, because people educate themselves online. They hear about a place or they see the ad and they want to find out more, and they're going to go online to find out. If people are looking for a ceiling to get put in or some gypropping or something like that, they're going to look around, check out the competition, see what each business can offer them. If your website is the one that stands out the most, if your website is the one that helps them in giving them information that they need to make a decision, and if your website is one that interacts with them, you're going to be that business that they choose to go with. Now, what we look for first of all are the headlines. Is it a direct response website which talks to customers, or is it just a brochure website? So, a direct response website, the headlines answer a customer question or solve a customer problem, and at the very least speak directly to the customer. On your site, all that we have is this welcome, and that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't really engage who's on the site, it doesn't draw them in, it doesn't really speak to them, it's just a statement. And that's the only headline. We have these latest news thing which is describing what's there, etc. But the headlines just don't really stand out and talk to the customer. The same follows through with your text. Basically, it all talks about what the company can do, how long you've been in the business for, etc. Which is stating business features, but it's not really stating customer benefits. So stating customer benefits is basically answering that customer question or solving a customer problem, which is the reason why they're on your website in the first place. So an example of a good website that answers this really well is this section. So this is FlexiDrain. They sell a different kind of retic drain. See, it does talk about the features of the product, but then when you're looking to install, don't have to intimidate you. And it's always talking to the customer. It's referring to the customer, solving their problems or answering their questions. Another example is grasshopper.com. So they've got a big bold heading which addresses the customer. Then they've got a subheading which explains what Grasshopper does, but in relation to the customer. So it lets you run your business using your cell phones. It's not just stating what Grasshopper does, it's stating what Grasshopper does in relation to a customer. Then the text. Now this is where it's really, really good on Grasshopper. The text is broken up into simple dot points. It's really easy to read, and you can get a snapshot image of what Grasshopper can do for someone without needing to look and read through big blocks of text which have been squished together with a small font. This is much easier to read, much more attractive to read, and more inviting to read. You see, when people come to a website, you normally have about 10 seconds to get their interest. Otherwise, they're going to drift around a bit, not really pay attention, or even worse, move on to a different website. If you have big blocks of text, there's a few images which are interesting, that's great, but if all the information that's offered here is in a big block of text, it's really discouraging for people to read. And if they don't want to read that, they then have to cycle through your navigation bar to find what they want. It's not really an easy process for someone to get that simple information that they need to generate interest in your company. You also don't have a way to capture the contact details of a prospect. So something like this, people aren't going to buy straight away. They're going to look around, see what different services and companies are out there, see what different businesses can do for them and the prices, etc. Basically just checking out the competition before they make a decision. Making this decision could take weeks, even months. But you don't have any way to capture the contact details of those people making a decision, those ones that haven't decided which business to go with. If you could capture that information and be there every step of the way as they make a decision for which ceiling group they're going to go with, chances are they're going to go with you. It's going to be a much better system for your website to capture those prospects. Now, the way you do this is through an opt-in box. Now, an opt-in box is a small form on the homepage which people can fill in very quickly, and then they will get something from you guys and you will get their contact information. Now, getting their contact information is so valuable. It allows you to give them information they need about ceilings or gyprocking, allows you to send out specials when they come about, and just generally allows you to build that rapport and relationship and get that brand out there with prospectful customers. And it's also great because it allows a prospect looking on the page to get some information that they want straight away without having to do any work. They don't have to call you, they don't have to get in contact with you. They can just fill in this form and get something that they want. So from the get-go, you have proven yourselves to be the company that responds to their needs, answers their questions, and they get something for free. So it's a really good method of building that rapport with a prospect. Now, on our website, we do this as well. So this is the opt-in box over here. So it's really simple for someone to fill in. It only takes a couple of seconds, and then they get a free website analysis. So they've come to us looking for ways to improve their website, and especially improve the way that their website makes sales. And so as soon as they land on our page, straight away we're offering them a free website analysis similar to the one that I'm doing for you today. So immediately they have a good association with our website because they've got something from us straight away, and it's something that they've been looking for, and it's solving some of their problems. But now we have their contact information, and we can send them information about website design, updates with our business, and just build that relationship with them so that when they do choose to improve their website, we're going to be the ones that they go with. Also on superbceilings.com.au, there are no testimonials. I've been in business since 1972, and yet there's no proof of people really liking your products. I mean, you have these HIA awards, and that's really cool. And I guess that acts as a testimonial, but what people really look for is for other people's reviews of your business, because people trust word of mouth selling. They listen to their friends and family, and it has more credibility. If you were to have an extension of word of mouth selling on your website through testimonials, it's just going to build that social proof for your business and build trust with prospects. So FlexiDrain does this as well. They have a testimonial section on the home page, really big, clear, easy to read. It just builds that trust for the business. Everyday people are using and liking this product. Now, Grasshopper take this to the next level, and it really works amazingly well for them. As soon as you scroll down on the home page, a third of the page is dedicated to testimonials. So they have personal testimonials with a picture and a name to give credibility and to show that it's a true person who's giving this testimonial, and it works really well. But then they also have these corporate testimonials of companies that have used Grasshopper's service. Sends a message saying that, look, if these big responsible corporations are using Grasshopper, then it's for a startup business or just a young entrepreneur, this is the perfect place to go, and it works for them. If you were to have some testimonials taking pride of place on your page, people looking at the website would immediately see that this is a business that other people trust, that people like using. And being in the business for so long, I'm sure that there are so many people that you guys can draw on to give an honest and supportive testimonial for superb ceilings. Now, the design and navigation of this page, there's nothing wrong with it. I like the minimalism. It's not cluttered like so many websites are. This is fine. I guess to contact us, it'd be good if you had a number and your address up here, just to give a bit of credibility to the site and make it easier for people just to call you straight away if they wanted to. And some images of your staff and business is a really good way as well, just to build that relationship with the prospect. They can see the people they're going to be working with, or the people who are going to be offering services. They can see the premises, etc. It just builds that little bit of reality, considering it's on a web page. Also, on this page, there are not really, although you have one, and I really like this, not many call to action buttons. Now, this one, I've seen so many online newsletter signups, and it's great that you guys have put in what you actually get on the newsletter. Lots of pages will just say sign up for our newsletter, and nobody knows what you actually get for that. So this is pretty good. I feel that this could be a little bit easier to use though. It could just be a name and email right on the home page instead of needing to click a button to go to a page to sign up. The easier you can make your page to use for people, and the less work it is for people to use your page, the longer they're going to stay on it, the more they're going to like the web page and therefore the business. But aside from that, there are very few call to action buttons. So on a website that we did for the Hunger Project and the What's for Lunch project, this is a charity organisation. Now, all over this page we've put in large call to action buttons which invite people to click on them, invite people to look through the page. So the more time people spend on a page and they spend more time clicking around a page, the stronger their association with the organisation whose page it is, in your case your business. And Grasshopper do this really well again, but in this case it's always prompting people to get through to the payment page, which is essentially what this website is supposed to do. So let's say you land on the page, you see the headline, the nice hero image, really simple text, and you like it straight away. You can go straight through to pricing and sign up here, which isn't a large call to action button. Let's say you want to find out a bit more. There's another call to action button for you down here. So you can click on that and you get taken to another really well designed page. Big headline that states a customer benefit, sub-headline states a customer benefit, nice images, very minimal text, more testimonials, and then another call to action button that takes you straight through to the sign up page. So the call to action buttons should always channel people around your site, but always moving them from a prospect to an interested prospect to a customer. It should always channel people down your sales funnel. While this is good and gets you contact information and gets people involved with your site, some more compelling call to action buttons which would move people through the site, build that relationship with them and get them interested in your business would go a long way to improving your sales. So you're free to do with this what you will, and thanks for watching.